Hey, what's going on, guys? It's MamaBear Vixen back with another video of MamaBear Plays Pixelmon. And today we are announcing our winner of my Pick 5 team. And as you can see, I've already caught one of the Pokemon that belongs to the winner, and that is the Skarmory. And so, without further ado, the winner is PenguinsDontKill. So, Penguin, when you're on and we're on at the same time, message me for your prize and you will be given it. So, congratulations. And so, to those who did not win, better luck next time. Now, let's get started on a little bit of a video. Now, I picked this team in particular because I found it intriguing. And the reason why I found it intriguing is because I've trained the Pokemon before, a couple of them before, but you know, they weren't on a team pretty much. I didn't have a specific team before the reset. I just, you know, bed trained and had tons of Pokemon I could use for a team. Could have made up a team, any team I wanted. But so here are the Pokemon that he chose. Of course, he chose Skarmory as one of the Pokemon. I took the liberty to catch one already. And then he chose Meryl, Magnemite, Zangoose, and Ghastly. And Magnemite and Ghastly I have trained before, so I'm highly familiar with how to train them. Skarmory I've bred for people, so I know exactly how to train them, even though I will not be training them in that exact way. I have found the same ability. I'm using a sturdy ability Skarmory, and I'll be training it that way. And it won't be the exact same, so if you're going to be watching this, it will not be the exact same one. And that's just because I don't want to breed on Brave Bird. It'll take more time than I want, and so yeah. So in this video, I think we're going to go ahead and catch one on video, and it might not be the one I use, but we're going to go ahead and show you where one is, and that'll be the Magnemite, and those typically spawn on ice plains. You can find them there pretty easily. And I happen to have one marked, and you can see it's the S. This one here that has the S, and we're gonna go to it, but we're gonna random teleport just to see. See, we just got about 2,000 blocks closer, and because we have our Skarmory, luckily, thank you for the Skarmory pick, because we can actually fly. We can fly to this ice plains and not have to walk 2,000 blocks. So thank you for actually picking one I can use during this. Now, when I caught this, I did pick and catch 5 Skarmory, and this is what I'm gonna do. I am going to pick 5, catch 5 of one of the Pokemon, and then I'm gonna pick the best one of what I'm looking for, especially with the ability and the ability to train it, and what I can train it for. And that's going to be highly important with this, because it's not going to be the perfect IVs. It's not going to be that's what's going to be. It's not perfect IVs. It's not 100%. It's not 5 or 6. It is what it is, and I'm picking the best of what I've got. And when I caught 5 Skarmory, I got 3 Keen-Eye ability ones and 2 sturdy ability ones. And since I wanted a sturdy ability, which, as you know, you can't one-shot a sturdy ability, so that is why I picked it, because it'll be a good opening, for these gym battles. It'll be a definite good opening, and because I can add things like Stealth Rock and Spikes, and just set up to where when Pokemon are being switched in, they'll get all kinds of damage done, and I kind of like that setup. Now, with Magnemite, I think I'll be using my own setup from what I had with my Magnezone before the reset, and that'll be a Rain Dance Thunder kind of thing, because I don't know about here in this version, but before, Rain Dance and Thunder was a 100% hit instead of, I think it's a 90% hit, accuracy. So I do I do like that part. And we're already getting close to at Ice Plains, and we're getting close to Coltega. But the area we're going to it has ice spikes. It's an ice spike area, and has a much bigger Ice Plains area. And I think Magnemite spawned during the day, so you might have to wait a little bit for it. And normally I would have my phone next to me double checking it, but it's dead and charging, so you'll have to bear with me. And I'll be catching most of these off camera, so I'm not boring the heck out of y'all. But just know that when I catch these, I'm picking what I want, picking the best, and that'll be it. So by next video, I will have all of my Pokemon for my start and playthrough. And of course, they'll be EV trained, because I'm not gonna numb you out of your skulls for that. But leveling up and being ready and whatnot, we'll do that. We'll train and do things, and it might be things that'll help with my let's see, we're here. It'll be things that'll help with my building process, and that's because I actually need quite a bit of a material. I need quite a bit of bones, so we'll be training we'll be training on camera in the savannah to do that, and help me simultaneously off camera with my building and whatnot. So yeah, and I know some of you are probably wondering why I didn't pick your picks, and there's a good reason for that. A few of you had one Pokemon on there that I have trained, and I know what it's used for, and that's Geodude. I have trained a 100% IV Geodude into a Golem, and I do know that that Pokemon is nothing more than a starting suicide mission, and because you could train it with Explosion and Self-Destruct, and it's not really good for anything more than that. And I've learned that it's actually a fairly weak Pokemon, at least to me. It is fairly weak and kind of useless. So if you're wondering and you should pick Geodude, that might be the reason. And if you also picked, a few starters in your stuff, that is why too. I did not want a team full of starters. I wanted a team that, was different and interesting. And while, yes, I've trained Magnemite and I've trained Ghastly, it still intrigued me with Skarmory and Meryl and Zangoose, because those three I've never trained before. Yes, I've bred Skarmory, but I never actually got to the point where I trained a Skarmory. So I have no clue what I'm doing with 3 out of the 5 Pokemon at all. And so it'll be taking time out to look up what I will be doing and figuring out a strategy and making it work. Because all these gym leaders, all these gym trainers are going to be equal to, if not better than what I have. So it's going to take time to make them ready, and that's okay. That is really okay. And while we're training, we're going to be using this XP all I have here, and we are most definitely going to be leveling up fairly quickly, and that's a good thing. And eventually we'll be using the mega bosses to train off of. But EV training I will do off camera, so a lot of these are going to be caught, and we're already pretty much good leveled, and that's good. I'm trying to catch these the lowest level I can find, but still with what I want. And this Skarmory is a level 19. It was a level 18 when I got it. I did catch 5 Skarmory, like I said, off camera. Off camera, I picked the best one, and that's just because I wanted to show you, one Pokemon out of the winners, out of Penguin's team he picked for me. And Skarmory was the easiest catch because I live in Extreme Hills biome, and they tend to actually spawn a lot by me, and then they tend to spawn a lot at the Extreme Hills warp that people have. And see, while we're waiting, because we're waiting for day, we are waiting for daytime, we will go see who owns this house over here. See what it's all about. We'll probably be able to get in, and that's just because the claims, the claims actually keep doors from opening now. You can't just go ahead and go open wooden doors anymore. And I like that addition to this, because I found it oddly annoying to find half my doors open in my town when they were wooden. So half the time I ended up making an iron doors, even though wooden doors would have looked better. Now you see who owns this by doing this. That's cool. Okay. Okay, he was on earlier today. So I know whose house this is. And let's see what he has. Ooh, armor sets. Oh, we can make armor stands. Cool. Wow. That inn of mine is going to get a decoration of armor. Cool. Some of the stuff that you can, use in these versions is a bit new to me. I mean, elevator blocks and stuff and armor stands are not new because, of course, I've played other mod packs where they are allowed or where they do have them, with other, like playing on Mad Pack 2, things like that. They have those kinds of mods, and they're built differently, of course, I believe. And for elevator blocks, you can actually dye the blocks, so you can match them to your floor. But with here, you can't yet. And I actually eventually hope that that's something that they will add, with this, with the blocks. Make it so they're dyeable. Yeah? So that, because I have a wooden floor, so a white quartz looking block does not work well with my flooring. But I don't necessarily want to use stairs all the time, because I like to maximize my space. As you guys probably know, I do like to maximize my space, and elevator blocks just help with that. And if you're familiar with elevators in other mod packs, and it's going to be an open blocks, that's going to be the actual mod. It's not going to be the pack you play on. And I use the AT launcher, so that's why I say pack, because that's what you call it, is a pack. And so for like, Mad Pack 2, or something, something like that, it's open blocks mod that has the elevator blocks that you can dye. And we are just about with sunrise, so we should be just about around with Magnemite. I'm not exactly sure of the spawn rate. Honestly, I do not take time to memorize spawn rates. I will look them up happily for other people and myself, of course. And that is fine. I don't mind taking my time out to look up things for other people. If I can't answer it, if I don't know, that's fine. I don't care. I'll look. It's something I can learn too, and sometimes I remember, and sometimes I don't, but we're almost a day here. So hurry up, Moon. Sit already. Sit. And yeah. So eventually, I think I will be doing another contest. I'm not sure when, and I know what the giveaway is going to be. I'm just not sure what the challenge will be for it. And it's going to be a significant prize, and I'm trying to decide when to do this one, because it's such a significant prize that I would be giving away, and it wouldn't be useful to some of you who subscribe to my channel. For some of you, it might be. I'm not entirely positive if I'm going to do it, because it involves real money, and honestly, I don't have any. Not a lot. Anyways, I do have some, but it ain't a lot. And I like to spend it on myself. Or other things. Like my snack crate stuff. Which will be here tomorrow. I'm excited. My snack crate will be here tomorrow. Because it's sitting at the post office a few miles from my house right now, and not delivered today because of Memorial Day. And so yeah. So we're going to be hanging around here, and it might be that we go to the warp snow biome, because that stuff kind of tends to spawn around there a little more. And I'm learning that the biome warps are not, those little safaris are not type specific, they are just biome specific, so we might go to that biome. And I'm only going to catch one Magnemite on camera, because I'm not going to make you guys go through that with me, because it could take a little bit of time and effort to get it. And I don't want to bore you with it. I really don't. I don't want to make my videos boring, because I don't like boring videos, and I'm sure you don't like boring videos, so we'll not make boring videos, I hope. And So yeah. And yeah. So yeah. So when we catch one Magnemite, wherever we catch it, I'll end the video. And by the time we come back with our next video, we'll have all the Pokemon we need. They'll be EV trained, so we can go ahead and start training. And yes, I'm going to do training on camera, and I'm going to do training on camera in the leveling because it's going to be part of the playthrough. And you know, when you're doing the Egglocke series, like if you're doing the Egglocke series in the 1.7, 1.10 server like we had before, you'll be training off of Pokemon and stuff along the way. And while we don't have the physical regions anymore, it's just straight gyms. So I'm going to have to use the biome warps and things like that to train off of. And, you know, this is where I say I can do that and get what I need for my buildings at the same time. And I really think that's the right way to go about it. And, you know, while we're waiting here for Magnemite, to find a Magnemite, we can actually train. We can actually start training my Torchic, or not my Torchic, my Combustion, I should say, because it's not Torchic anymore. But, because we're not far off from a Blaziken. And, so, yeah. And, you know, we may actually go to the warp biome for the snow. Because I think they spawn there a little bit more. I didn't notice if you're hanging around a spot enough. Ah, see, look, we found one. We may not have to use it. And it's a level 18, so this is good. And, you know, if you're familiar with breeding, you know that Magnemite can't be bred with anything other than a Ditto. So, you know, breeding a Magnemite would actually be a lot of money, people. This is the thing. If you want to make money, breed the things that are genderless. Because they are going to be far harder to come by, and with how money works now, it might be your key into a lot of money. I actually learned that before. Because with my 100% Dittos, you know, my God and Mini God, I was turning to genderless Pokemon to make my money. And the brilliant part about that is that right now, not a lot of people are breeding. So you can make your own prices, you could charge more than you normally would probably. You're going to charge 10, you know, 20k for a decent 80% Pokemon that is genderless. Or if not more, because it is genderless, so it's by far harder to come by. You know? It all depends on how you feel. I mean, my prices could be too low for all I know. I don't really breed right now, so I'm not gonna be up on the prices too caught on the first turn. And we're gonna go ahead and show you the IVs of this one. We're gonna see if this, you know, I'm gonna see it's 47%. And we can go ahead and see if we can find another one after this battle. And we're gonna go ahead and take the wall. We're not gonna take the food because I already have pretty much enough food. And I don't need food as much as some people because I have my feed command. And there's another Magnemite. See? Ice Plains. Now the one that I think that's gonna be harder to catch is probably gonna be Meryl. And that's because they spawn on beaches. And the only beach that I really know of is the one at spawn. And I haven't taken the time to find any. And I live by a river, so you can imagine why it's a little tiny bit harder. And you know, the only adverse effect of this team that I picked is that I have Skarmory and Magnemite, and it's going to be two Steel-type Pokemon. While Skarmory is a flying Steel-type Pokemon, you still have the Steel, and dang it, we one-shotted it. We killed it. And we're going to leave the aluminum because I prefer iron for my Pokeball bases, but we can see if we find another one. We can find another one. If it turns to night before we find another one, we'll end the video. I promise. So you're not stuck watching it all. But I'm just having so much fun. I'm having so much fun, and I'm talking, and you know, I like it. I see there's a Magneton, and we could catch that, but I would rather start from a Magnemite because we catch high level Pokemon. They're starting from a higher level, and you often miss moves and things. And while yes, you could find a move relearner in here to teach the moves that you may have missed that you want, I would rather not miss those. And we're gonna go ahead and heal because there's Magnemite in front of us. See, and it's level 19, which is perfect. I mean, you're not gonna find level 1s, but you are going to find low enough levels that you're not missing important moves. Possibly, of course. You still might. We're catching these fairly easily. So, if we don't have 5 by the nightfall, we will end the video. And that's only within a couple of minutes. It's not going to take long for nightfall because it's already starting. You can see the cloud starting to turn color. And so yeah. And I do like this. I'm starting to get a few more subscribers with the newcomers to the server, and I'm super excited about that. I want to get to 100 subscribers so I can start live streaming and I can start doing all what I want to do. Well, I can't edit the videos yet because I have to pay with my software for that. I'm super excited that I'm getting more subscribers, and I'm super excited about that. And I hope that you guys like these videos, and I really hope that you are sharing them with your friends. Share my videos. Yes, while they are Minecraft videos don't always suck. And I do different stuff. I've played on a different server, and while I haven't played on that in a little while, I do like the variety. I do like the difference. And I'm mostly sticking to this because I like GRM. And I'm hoping more people will come and join and be part of this and make it more fun. I like when there's a bunch of people on here. I like that people come to talk. And I'm hoping that, if you aren't familiar with the server and you're watching my video, come play the server. And if you need to know how to get to it, just ask in the comments. I'm happy to, I'm happy to help. That's part of my job as the admin of the server. And this is good. We're catching these fairly quickly, and we don't need faint attack. And so we only need 2 more, and the 5th one will go into my box, and that's fine. We'll go ahead and get it. So since we're catching these so fairly quickly, we will maybe catch them on camera. And my score memory is going to be a little off when it comes to Eevee since I'm using it to catch these Magnemite, and that's just because I don't want to one-shot. I can't switch Pokemon. Okay, that's fine. I can't. As Eevee training, I can reset some Eevees. I do have those berries, so I'm not entirely worried about it. And I do have some ability capsules, so if I don't have the ability that I want, I can change it. Even though I don't really want to use it on this, I will if I feel the need. And we're going to go ahead and try and capture this one. Hopefully it's a low enough level. And I like this. These Magnemite have a good catch rate. So this is quick. We only need one. I only need to find one more. And I saw them floating around here somewhere. They may have despawned because we're hitting nighttime and dusk. And we still have our tiny Magneton over there. But I really want it to be a Magnemite for the reasons I've already said. And there's one. So we're going to go ahead and use our Gabusky for this. And we're going to go ahead and go for the level 27 because it attacked us offhand. And well, it looks like we're going for the 23 because we just one-shotted it. So no fire moves on the steel type. Which, yes, I already know. Fire and steel. Fire is a good one against steel. And that might be the gym we actually have trouble with. Is the it's a fire gym. Even though I already have 2 of the badges because I've picked one up. Someone dropped one, and yeah. So if we catch this, we're gonna go into my PC real quick, and we're gonna pull out this 5th one, and then we'll go through the IVs, go through all of it, and see if it's what I want. And right now, I'm just gonna pick my IVs, and so we're gonna go back to spawn because that has the PCs. We're not at the biomorphs, so we don't have it. So if I lag for a second, bear with me. So let's go get this Magnemite that went to my PC, and I'll put the scar right here. And as you guys can see, these are what I'm training right now. It's all my legends that I have right now. So we're gonna go ahead and poke heal all these, and we're gonna check the IVs. So we'll check the IVs of this one. There's a 63%. That's actually not too bad. 47, 64. I like that. And I could be doing this backwards for all I know. There's 5, and 6. So it looks like we're 64% and we're 63%. So is it IVs 2 and IVs 4? So we'll see what they have for an ability. And this is level 23, and they have sturdy. See, we already have sturdy ability. And the 4th one is level 19. So, and it has sturdy as well. And brave nature. What did that other one have? For an ability, not ability, but nature. A lax nature. These natures are kind of bad, but again, we're working with what we have. And we don't have access to nature changers. So, move wise, this is not so bad to start with. Magnet bomb. And we're sparking. I think we're gonna go with the 64%, which is this one here, the level 19. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and release these. And this is just because I don't want a box full of useless Pokemon. I don't think I can sell these. So now we have 2 of the 5 Pokemon that Penguin has chosen. And so yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the one I wanted to pick. Yeah? Yeah, okay. So you have our Skarmory, I have our Magnemite. And tomorrow we will, you know, I'm kind of torn if I want to catch them on camera or catch them off camera because I don't want to bore you to death. But, you know, I think I'm going to catch them on camera because this is a playthrough and I'm going to do straight playthrough, seeing as it's not an Egglocke series, so I don't already have them. We're going to catch them on camera. Mara might be the only one that I do off camera because their spawn rate's kind of low, but, so yeah. So tomorrow we'll go ahead and find Ghastly or Zangoose, or both, because Zangoose is kind of easy to find because they spawn around here all the time, and not spawn, so we'll see. But yeah, so Penguin, reminder, find me for your 100K prize. Congratulations. Better luck next time to those who entered and didn't win. And go ahead, don't forget to like, subscribe to this video, share them. And so yeah, have a good night, have a good day, and we'll see you all next time.